yɛnto akasɛbɔ no so anaje sɛ egusu awom ɛwɔ ɛyɛ MDC amanyoko no emu ɛyɛ the National Democratic Congress yɛn anim so mfa katuni kɛse ɛne mampeni da John Dramani Mahama nti sɛ sisi ano presidential race no kra mampeni da John Dramani Mahama ana stand a ɛnya asɛmketewa na nsɛmfoforo a aba be free honom aba any senti ɛyɛ ex-convict a yɛfrɛ no ɔkateche efrifa ɛde sɛmia abeto abɔnten ana in fact ɔdɔkoto Mahama anim sɛ sisi ano bi abato no edu no Mahama on step down this is Joe Biden step down US ɛyɛ abato no emu no na onja ema omo a omaka no we na ɛyɛ ex-convict ɛyɛ ɔkateche efrifa ɛkɔ yɛ mampeni da John Dramani Mahama ɛkɔ ka kyerɛ no as efutuo ni nua aketwa ana ne ba wo edema eja etebusiafo yenkoti okateche frifa enum asem yi pa.
In my sort of notification I send me a working to I first person now when I'm so related. No one when you're close to a woman what if I can wait now would you be happy? Sini mun sama in the same waste of time. I'm one of the new producers and sure you are a sense of everything. It's some break.
How to apply the new standing orders in this matter. But in giving you the information, I've given you an idea of the expectations of the people of Ghana. That is for you to consider as part of the report and for the House to decide as to whether we will approve or disapprove those nominations. His Excellency clearly stated that he is constitutionally injuncted to do what he has done. And so it's now for you to also look. Now remember, you want to speak. If you want, I will grant you the opportunity. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, with all due respect to your chair, these preliminary remarks you are making are prejudicial, and I believe that as representing the good people of Sevi also, it doesn't lie in your mouth to remind us of the things that you said. Thank you.
This is a completely rude remark, and I can send you out of the House now. It lies in my authority to do so. You represent the good people of Sefiwiaso. I represent the whole country. Please, Marshal, take him out of the House. Marshal, take him out of the House. I will not entertain such disrespect. It lies in my mouth.
I think it was unfair to the right of the moment.
Let me say that matters of this nature sometimes we prefer that they are handled at the internal level. Okay, it's an unfortunate situation, but I think that leadership should be able to resolve it. Then we'll move forward. The unity of the House is very important, and so if you ask me whether the speaker is right or is not right, I will say that let's see what happens within the next 1 or 2 days. It will be resolved. Thank you.
Madam Jean Mensah faced close to 4 hours of grueling questioning from members of parliament, particularly on the minority side about the EC's preparedness for the 2024 election. Madam Jean Mensah says there is no way the Electoral Commission that she leads will rig the election in favor of any political party, and that it is not even possible.
There's absolutely no way that at the helm of affairs the commission can change anything, because the documentation comes from the ground and we believe that you have copies. So I can assure you that there's absolutely, and this is a message that we are sending and we continue to send to our officers on the ground.
Jean Mensah says the EC has become the subject of hate speech, misinformation and disinformation.
I think it's been obvious that hate speech, misinformation and disinformation against the EC has become the order of the day. And we are of the view that providing timely responses to counter this trend will go a long way to engender trust and confidence in our processes and reduce suspicions and tensions.
The Electoral Commission provided an update on the personnel they are recruiting for the 2024 election. But then came that ominous warning from the minority leader, Dr. Kisela Tuforsen, that the country's fate is in the EC's hands and that the country could risk losing the 1992 Constitution if the 2024 election were not free and fair.
The mood of this country deserves nothing less than what she said. And if we are not careful, and where the country is at this moment, and if this election is not conducted in a credible manner, we may end up losing the 1992 Constitution. The future of this country is in her hands. The future of Ghana is in her hands and the hands of the Commission.
The Deputy Majority Leader, Patricia Appiah-Gyei, has been warning the public, and in particular political opponents, against information and speculation that will put the nation's security at risk.
One of the things that we should avoid is to speculate on issues that don't have evidence. We have only one Ghana.
The Electoral Commission also had to respond to questions about why she goes about with so many security personnel. In fact, when the EC chairperson came to Parliament today, she had in excess of 5 soldiers and some other policemen in her security detail. She says it's uncomfortable, but it's what she has to put up with to be able to protect herself, her team, and her family.
We all here, we see the Electoral Commission travel with heavy security presence around her. In fact, in many cases, I see more security around her than the Speaker of Parliament and the Vice President.
I'm a bit worried for her. I'm worried because I've seen her many times with military protecting her. If she should do the right thing, she will work freely without even a police officer.
Rhetoric in the public that makes maybe the security agencies feel that they should provide us with this level of security. To be honest with you, it takes away your freedom. You cannot go to the salon, everybody's in your space. You go to the market, it's not pleasant at all. But I believe it's a rhetoric that we hear on the media landscape because we've come here as friends.
The Electoral Commission has now provided answers, says they are really ready going into the 2024 election. They are assuring all stakeholders of the Commission's unflinching ability and willingness to lead the country into a